All right. Let's get it popping. Let's see what we got going on today. All right. I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. So quick sum up from yesterday. Yesterday was kind of interesting. Yesterday, just a quick recap over here. I'm going to drag some stuff on. Quick recap. We actually launched, throw a hat on. So we actually launched on Meta Ads yesterday, and I'll show you my Meta Ads account over here. So we launched Drivel at drivel.app. We launched it on Meta, and I'm going to take a look at, let's take a look at all of our performance. So let's just say today and yesterday. So these are the ads that we launched. We can go through these ads, but one thing I noticed, let me see. Okay, impressions, 637, reach 518. Let's go ahead and add columns. What I love about Facebook is that it does everything it can to hide performance. Landing page views. By the way, this is a pro tip. If you're advertising on Meta, you should look at two metrics, clicks and landing page views. Now, clicks is going to, interestingly enough, count any type of click. That could be expanding your ad, it could be liking it, it could be clicking on your profile, it could be clicking on anything. It is a, honestly, I have major issues with the integrity of that because I think the majority of people probably don't even know. Anyway, pro tip is turn on landing page views. Landing page views is somebody who actually hit the site. Now, if you're wondering why mine isn't showing landing page views, that's because I forgot to put the pixel on the site. So that's actually what we're going to do today. But I did want to show you this. So we spent, between yesterday and today, we spent $27, $27.30. $27.30, and then out of that, we did get a couple signups. And obviously, you know, the signups that we got, that's not really the point. It's really just to see if our ads could even be successful at all. Like, this is just market testing right now. We're just trying to see if the ad set is even worthwhile. And what I tested specifically, I sent people to, drivel.app, not drive.app. By the way, thank God nobody has drive.app. So sent people to drivel.app. And then over here, I have my ShipGrid waitlist control, which on mobile, by the way, is like really shitty. Take a look at it. Like, this is our wait list. So people still did that, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know that I would, but they did. And so we're going to take a look at the type of traffic that came in. Let's do a refresh here on PostHog, and let's just take a look at that first. So, all right. So here is 3 hours ago. So this was not me. So 3 hours ago, this person was here for 35 seconds. Let's see what they looked like. They're trying to figure it out. They're like, what is this? They read it for sure. Find a place to claim. Claim the extraordinary. So they're looking through. I mean, this is a real legitimate, somebody who's looking at something, right? Oh, are they going to go? Are they going to type it in? All right, no conversion on this one. So we lost them. Let's look at this person. Did they type? They did. And then they kept looking. Interesting. Really interesting. So they did a little bit more research too, even after they typed it in. I like to see that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... I don't remember what that does. What is that? Oh, summarize this recording. I really didn't need that. I actually just wanted to... There used to be a way to, like, save it. All right. So that was mobile. Here's another one on mobile. This person didn't do anything because they just saw that join the wait list. They're like, what the fuck? Wait list? Not on my watch. So they didn't do anything. What I'm looking at here is any keyboard input. So any keyboard input does kind of signify, oh, look at that. They tried, that's kind of interesting. They tried to do that. Okay. So they figured it out. A little bit of a rage click there for sure. Okay. So that actually did something that was a little bit interesting. One of our foundational principles, I think I mentioned in one of the other streams, was that what I'm trying to do here is I'm not trying to build a better Reddit. I'm trying to do something that Reddit or Facebook or whomever just wouldn't do. Wow, is that the second person? Hold up. Is that the second person who's tried to do that? Is that the second person who tried to see the before and after? So they're clearly reading, which is good. We want to see if people are actually reading. Okay, so wow. So 2 people now. So what this is telling me, and I'm inferring this from just 2 recordings, is that people have a subtle interest in this Ghibli style of things, in that they at least wanted to see the before after. Did they try and click on the before after? So if they scroll down, awesome. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to pause this really quick, and this is actually incredibly exciting for me, and I'll tell you why. So this is ShipGrid's waitlist feature. Let me jump back into that really quick. So the waitlist feature allows you to single line of code, add in a waitlist into whatever you're launching. And you might think to yourself, I can do that with anything. Here's where we do it a little bit differently. Unlike a standard waitlist that's just a database, we're actually going to make it so that if these people log in later, we can actually track engaging them. So you'll actually know when you tell the waitlist that they have an account, do they come back to it? If you tell them, hey, your Drivel account is approved, do they come back? That's something we want to be able to track. So what I want to do is I want to add in the pipeline. We're going to add in the pipeline. Whoops. Let me see. On mobile, allow the drag of the before, after direct response to users. That's super exciting to see that. Those 2 users that tried to do the same thing. And so you have to ask yourself, if that user, if they were able to do that, would that have been successful? So the way also to read this is no, you can see 0 and 0, 0 mouse clicks, 0 keyboard. So that tells me that this person hasn't really done that much. Again, we're seeing reading, and this is what I really like to see. A lot of times I give a side eye to Facebook traffic. Don't tell me he does it too. Huh. Guys, I think we have something here. That's the 3rd in a row of people who've interacted when we got to the Ghibli style. And then they went to, oh, this person submitted. Oh, no, this person submitted. What else did they do while we were here? So this is reading. You know what? This is highly engaged user traffic. Like highly engaged user traffic. Okay. So this is clearly a person who's now like, okay, I want to get into the app. This is interesting. If I had shown them the app, or if I had taken them to the app, what would they have done? Now, our onboarding process inside of the actual app is dog shit. And so I'm a little bit concerned about taking people there. We'll have to solve that. But this is very encouraging. People are reading, and I'm noticing that folks are hooking right here where they see the before. God, that person tried to drag it too. Son of a bitch. It's the 4th person who's tried to drag it. All right. Enough with the analysis. We're going to go fix that right now because I can't bear watching it anymore. So let's do a fresh load of Drivel on VO. Just like yesterday, we're still using GPT-5.6 Soul. And so let me see. On mobile, it needs to be possible to drag the before after handle. Let's see if that works. I need some reinforcement. Sometimes I like using ChatGPT like it's a magic 8-ball. You guys ever do that? Meet the new ChatGPT voice. Interesting.
Hey, what can I help with?
ChatGPT, I'm building a new app called Drivel. Have you talked about it with me before?
Let me check. Yeah, I remember. We talked about Drivel's concept as a location-based conversation app with that cozy, whimsical vibe.
Yeah, you got it. So
What do I do?
we just launched on Facebook. We've had a little bit of initial traffic. People seem to like the Art Ghibli thing. Did I do a good job?
Yeah, nice move. That star usually reads warm and inviting. And for traction, that's gold. Are you seeing clicks or actual signups?
I'm seeing actual signups. People are joining the waitlist.
Oh, that's great. That means the vibe is converting.
The vibe?
How's that flow feeling for? Yeah, for signups. How's the flow feeling?
I don't know. I haven't asked anybody. These are all random strangers.
Right. Well, even so, you can still learn a lot. Try a quick follow-up message or maybe a tiny survey. Keep it one question, something like, "What made you sign up?" That clarity's priceless.
That's a great idea. I love you.
Thanks. Happy to help.
He doesn't say it back. What a selfish lover. All right. So let's see if we can get this straightened up. This is our just direct response to market research right now. Before handle is now draggable. Let's see if that works. So one thing I did notice is, well, let's go back to session replay, and I want to specifically look at what people read. I noticed a lot of people read here, and then everybody seemed to be pretty captivated by this. Now, part of that might be a little bit biased, or data is skewed, because as you scroll, I don't know if you can see this, but as I scroll, it's forcing this reveal here. Okay, so this is kind of a purposeful, like we're showing them what's going on. Could I improve that? I don't know, but everybody tried to do the thing. So, okay, so this worked. I'm just going to say, this is a weird thing to type. You ready for this? Will it work with my finger? I typed it. While we're letting that churn, I'm going to do a quick release to my mobile device because I want to check to see if I can do it with my finger or if it's just limited to the old mouse. While we're here, let's go back to the session replay. I want to see this a little bit again. So a lot of people. So this guy is trying to move to the right. Okay, so swiping. God, this is phenomenal user research. Everybody is swiping to see how it works. We need to add in the swipe. Let me hit pause again here. This is great. I mean, this is, yes, pointer events. Can you make sure that swipe works as well? Not just hitting the drag handle directly. By the way, I just replaced, I don't know if you guys can see this, show it off again. So this is my Keychron Q8, and it has the creamiest, absolutely creamiest. Well, listen to this. Actually, that doesn't, hold on. That doesn't sound as good, huh? You like that? It's nice. All right. Nice and thocky. Anyway, I just replaced all the keys in here with Gateron Browns. Previously, I think they had in blues. The browns sound so much better. And I might be retiring my Mel Geek. I love this keyboard. I really like it. But I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's a little bit too tactile. Sometimes when I'm just chilling out, I like this. Hear that? Right? Cozy. Kind of matches the vibe. Let's see. Hey, ChatGPT. What keys on my mechanical keyboard would match the vibe of Drivel the most?
I'd go muted graphite or a soft off-white bass. Just one accent key in maybe a desaturated teal. Nothing too flashy, just hints of color, kind of like.
No, I mean what
Calm
mechanical
productivity.
switch? Like what mechanical switch, not the color.
Gotcha. I'd go tactile but quiet. Something like Boba U4Ts or even a softer U4 if you want things more hushed.
What about the Gatoron
Clean,
Browns? Are those
deliberate.
good?
Yeah, they're fine. Kind of safe middle ground. Not as crisp as U4Ts, but they comfy, reliable, and easy to live with. If you've already got them, no rush to swap.
What if I make every other switch tactile and then the ones in between not tactile?
You could do that, but it'll feel a little uneven under your fingers. Fun experiment, though.
That's what she said. All right, so let's get back to this. So swiping anywhere across the before after now moves it. Okay, anywhere. I like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to push this onto our preview. Let's push this onto our preview because I want to see. Yeah, I want to see what this does on mobile. All right, so our preview is there. I know I've told you guys this before. But fun tip, if you have a Mac, like a Mac computer, and you also have a iPhone, what you could do is copy something on your Mac and then hit paste directly on your iPhone without doing anything else, and it just auto magically works. And you can do the reverse. You can go onto your iPhone, click an image, paste it on your computer. Freaking magic. I love it. Maybe you already know about it, but it was new to me a little bit ago. So what I'll do is I am going to pull this puppy up. Let's see what she looks like. So first thing they see on mobile is your view the waitlist. Please don't remark on my screen protector. If I scroll down, so here is the point. I don't know if you can see that. Get a thumbnail. There you go. So this, let's see if it works. Is that infuriating? I can't like do the reversal thing. Oh, do we like? Oh, you know what? I like that. Okay. I would say that that is enough maybe to solve the problem. But do you think people are wondering, is this a camera app or is it a discussion app? Good point, right? Okay. So it looks good and it feels good. Let's finish. Let's watch a couple other ones. So here's some more scrolling. You know, one thing, I've watched a bunch of like vibe coding streams. I never really see any marketing. So I wanted to do something a little bit different and show kind of like product market fit and how we find it. This is the stuff that I wish people would have shown me. You know what I mean? Like everybody just acts like it's nothing. All right, okay, so this person signed up. So they're scrolling down. They're reading. Dang, they just read immediately. One thing that's interesting, and I actually don't know. I don't know how this happens, but do you notice how quickly the letters show up in here? Watch this again. Watch how quickly they type this in. So that person typed it in, right? But let's look at this one. See, that's another one where it almost looked like they copy and pasted. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like auto magical or not. Like right there. Is it just typed in? I'm trying to figure out if these are true sessions. I've had some issues with Facebook data in the past where these are like not real people, but seeing as the fact that people are actually entering this, so I'm going to have to put a CAPTCHA form up here for sure. So we'll get reCAPTCHA set up. Okay. And so, you know, we spent about $30. I spent about $30. By the way, when I say we, it's not like some self-importance. I'm literally talking about me and like ChatGPT and VO. Like this is my life now. Okay. That's actually a really good question. That's actually a really good question. Hey, ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT. Can we come up with like a celebrity relationship name for the two of us? My name's Adam.
Okay, so if we're playing the mashup game, Adam plus ChatGPT, how about Shadam or GP Sadam? Totally unserious, but kind of fun.
I don't like your attitude.
Fair enough. How about we just keep it simple then, just a plain mutual mashup, no flair. Adam GPT?
It's a little bit on the nose.
Maybe skip the mashup entirely, just pick a code maybe like unrelated to our names at all.
Like what?
Something low key, drift, relay, anchor, just words with a calm vibe.
So you think that your and my celebrity name together should just be Drift? That's just people would say, look at Drift, and they mean that's the two of us.
If you want something more paired, how about Adam Link? Or just A Link?
So if the two of us were together, we would call our celebrity name A Link.
About A Drive. Shorter, less literal.
That's disappointing. Yeah, we kind of devolved there. We started out with a really good celebrity name, Adam GPT, Adam PT, Adam Jippity, Jadam. They're all bangers. And then ChatGPT said, well, what if we just call it one name? What if we just refer to us as Drift? Okay. What is going on with this one? I am watching the sessions, by the way. This is like not like a shtick. I'm just keeping myself occupied while I'm watching this. Sometimes I like talking to ChatGPT, but I hate that I feel like it colors it for when I talk to it the next time. So I feel like it resents me. I don't know. It might be poisoning me. Let's look at this one. This person typed in 29 things. There you go. Oh. Did you see that? They put in their email address and whoa. Oh my God. I have to blow this person up. This is hilarious. This is 100% real. They put in, you know what? I'm not going to blow them up. I'm not going to do that to them. But they put in their real email address first, and then they said, wait. Let me put in my proton.me address. Very smart. Okay. So here's my learning experience here. These look like real traffic, and I have a couple questions. I'm not really quite sure how I'm going to address just yet. What my sense is that I would like to email them a sort of what did you think you signed up for? Or I do have this idea that what if we gave them a survey after they signed up? That's what we're going to do. So we're going to give them a survey after they signed up, and we're just going to say, what do you think you signed up for? Okay. And then what that's going to do is it's going to validate our marketing copy. Okay. All right. You like how I'm like, okay. All right. Facebook ad mockups. These are done, completed. Boom. Did we ever build out the user profile page? I think we did. And then allow the drag of before and after. That worked really well. So this is going to be an interesting one. I am not sure if the ShipGrid component exposes a hook or anything after. And so we're going to have to... This is interesting. We're going to have to see. All right, so if a user is using the ship grid waitlist feature, is there any hook the, let me see, outer page can use to know that the form was submitted and act on that data? I'm not sure if there is, but I think it's going to be interesting to futz with it. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I am psyched to see. How many did we get? How many did we get? Let's go to our wait list. We got 12. Out of those 12, realistically, it was like 10, because 2 of these are me. 3 of these are me. Okay, so we got 9. So 9 legitimate people out of... I'm going to embarrass myself. I want to be exact here. So let's just say 20.34 plus 6.92, 27 divided by 9. So yeah, $3. So $3 per sign up. Obviously, that's totally unsustainable, but for market research, that's the best $30 I've ever spent. What I need to figure out is, are those people, do they know what they signed up for? Do they know what they signed up for? Let me see. Dispatch that event. Windows custom event should fire only after. Anyway, traces. Browser event. Add event listener. Sick. All right. I think we might push that and then catch that event. So while we're doing that, we're going to go into, whoops, we are going to go, where are we going to go? So everything I'm doing, by the way, is in Post Hog. Everything I've shown you so far is free, and I'm planning on covering, because I've had a couple people ask me, like, how many apps have you built? And I told them, like, coming up on a dozen. And each time they're like, God, how are you building apps so fast? And I'm like, well, it's not just software, like it's the full business. And so I started putting together something that I'm calling the Speedrun X framework, because it sounds, I don't know, maybe it's cringy, whatever. What that is it's literally my cheat list of everything top to bottom. Click here, do this, click here, do this, click here, do this. And it's based on all my notes. I literally use it myself. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want. So I'm going to go back to Drivel. Anyway, that'll all be free. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of open source the idea. And what I wanted to do, what's taking me so long to release it, is I wanted a really nice interface, to be honest. I just wanted a really nice interface for folks to be able to jump in, use the guide. It's totally interactive. And then I also wanted to be able to store stuff. Like, I'll give you an example. There are times when you, let's just say you go to get your Google, sign in with Google Auth done. And then as part of that, you're going to have to save your OAuth keys, like your client secret, all of that fun stuff. And like, I don't know if you're like me, but I have a Notion page that I've spun up, and it's just like, you get so tired of just typing in the same thing over and over and over again. So I said, screw it. I'm going to go ahead and build that into that Speedrun X guide, so that you have a spot that you can dump your API keys into there. You can dump all of that type of stuff. Nice encryption, secured, all that fun stuff. And I'm playing around with, what do you call it? Supabase's Vault, where it's database level encryption at the row level. So even the person who owns the database doesn't have access to it, as long as the client has the keys. So experimenting with that, that's something that would be useful for me. Okay. Now I want to mock up a page that is delivered when the person joins the wait list. The page will ask the user a simple question that is, what do they think they signed up for? And then a continue button. The goal is reassuring, but market research, and thank them for helping. Okay, adding this event will not. It will be additive dispatch event only after, immediately before and after it won't affect API requests. The honeypot simulated success range will not emit it. Nice. Duplicates legitimate signups will emit dedupe. How does the calling page catch it? Add this to the okay. All right, so far I'm pretty psyched about our little market research here. We've definitely learned quite a bit on what people want. I didn't think there was really anything else to absorb other than, let's take a look at the heat map. Did I put the heat map in here? I thought I turned on heat map. I hope I did. Fuck. All right, well, you live and you learn. The reason why I wanted to turn on heat maps was because I wanted to see scroll depth. Scroll depth is actually really important to me. You know what I could do is, could I do surveys? I'm thinking, like, could I do a survey where I ask them? Get out of here. I'm thinking out loud. I know I'm like not making any faces or anything. What I'm trying to figure out is, could I use their survey instead of building something? But I mean, like this day and age, it almost just makes more sense to build stuff. How should you usually answer? What do you think? Short free text, multiple choice. Both? Reach this page, dedicated welcome URL. So this is going to be a little bit like grimy because we're not actually going to take the person to anything useful, even though they think that they're going to be like entered into this wait list. I also want to change join waitlist to join beta. Which interpretation should be multiple choice answers test, core product set? What? Broad expectations. So I didn't see a ton of people that hit the chat portions, and I'm actually not sure that they know. Let me see, return home. So we're going to make some angry users. But you know what? This is how you collect it. Implement the waitlist submitted event. Okay, event provides event detail. It fires only after successful API responses, which is syntax. And okay, great. We're going to PR this really quick. This is a little bit dangerous, but I just want to see if I can get this working. You know what? Also, only successful. Did we add into, I want to make sure that we added into like the snippet page so that the caller knows how to. Okay, so I did. God, we don't have screen depth, damn it. It's effectively on all switchers, legacy recording conditions, privacy and masking, network capture, data retention. Okay. So what I want to do here is I just want to make sure that the embed code shows the listener, and it does. Sick. 23. Okay. Let's go ahead and merge this. This is a high-risk change. I would not normally do this in prod, but you know what? I want to get something out there for the users, for the ladies. Okay, auto capture discussions. What? Weird. What is this? Mention. Dang, they got some cool stuff. So we are gonna use their experiments feature, by the way. I love post-hog experiments. So we'll use that feature pretty actively. All right, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Still deploying. All right, add a dedicated welcome page. Let's do it. So nobody clicked on see how it works. Did you notice that? Everybody kind of, they did this. They just scrolled down. They saw the join waitlist. Everybody scrolled down, and then they kind of saw see an unclaimed place, find a place to claim. So we're really talking a lot about claiming the place. And then we're showing them the places. I think we really need to have something that's like start a chat. I do want to integrate that, but I'm not going to integrate it now because I want to let this run for at least a full day with only one variable that I'm changing. Remember, we noticed 4 people that all tried to use this scroll, which is crazy. So 4 people did this. They were playing with it, which is crazy. What if this, I don't think, by the way, I don't think anybody hit claim your corner. Which is kind of nuts. Are we deployed? We're not deployed yet. Still building. What did you think you were signing up for? It's kind of weird how it says it. It's like, what do you think you were signing up for, son? All right. I'm going to show you a website really quick. Can you look through the camera at the website that I would like to show you, and you have to tell me what it's actually doing?
One sec, I'm checking. Sure, just point the camera when you're ready, and I'll walk you through what it looks like the site's doing.
Yeah, I am. I'm pointing the camera right now. Do you see it? It says drivel.
One sec. I'm not getting a clear view yet. I don't want to guess wrong. The page steady for a second, or describe what you're seeing. I can break down exactly how it works.
I thought you could see through the camera. Are you able to see live through the camera?
Checking. I can work with what the camera shows, but right now it's not coming through clearly to me. If you want to sanity... Okay, I can see it now. Thanks for holding it up. Here's my read. Drivel feels like a social network that's built around places instead of people. You claim a real-world spot, start a conversation, and moderate it.
All right.
The art is doing a lot of good work, too. That cozy, Ghibli-esque vibe makes it feel inviting.
Is it Ghibli?
My only... Yeah, that soft, painted sky...
I've been saying Ghibli this whole time. I think people are going to make fun of me now. Crap.
Honestly, don't sweat it.
Oh, thanks. Whew, that was a close one. Are we deployed yet? We're deployed. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab the snippet that we need, which is Diz snippet. I do want to make sure the ShipGrid waitlist. I wonder if the initial... Let's see if ShipGrid has this natively. I want to see if natively we have the ability to to have that div be named correctly. So we'll jump in here. I'll just ask it, what is the snippet for the ship grid waitlist? Okay, so it already had that. It already had that, so that's good. We can just go ahead and add the catching the event. We do have to make sure that that works on mobile. I don't want to say I have any concerns that it will, but I just want to make sure it does. Like 100%. Oh man, I am hype about this market research. 9 signups, yeah, it cost $30, but 9 signups and a ton of market research about what people did. Strong statistical significance. I can't talk today. Okay, trim the welcome choices. Okay, so now I'm going to give it, basically what we're going to do now is we're going to move them to here. Oh, perfect. So one thing, if you guys notice, you see how it says join waitlist? I think that's probably discouraging people from joining, but I don't want to change that yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Drivel, and we're just going to say change the text from join waitlist to something else and measure. We can A/B test that. We could A/B test that actually with a post hog experimento, which will be pretty cool. Man, I'll tell you what, nothing juices me up more than having like real customer data that I can begin to act on. Love it. All right, also. So why is it showing 2 of these? Weird. What the hell? Does it catch it? Whoa. Oh, it's in annotation mode. That's why I was doing that. Weird. Sick. Okay, so that worked. Now let's make sure I caught it. Yep. Okay, connected it. So where does that go is a great question. I didn't account for that. I can't remember if I've set resend up or not. If not, I'm going to. I'm just going to have it email me, I think. Yeah, we'll just have it email me. Yup. I already have the drivel. Isn't currently available. Okay, I'd like to use resend. Is there a built-in way to do this with Versal? To send me an email when someone tells me, let's see, someone fills in a survey. Now, here's the shitty part. They click continue, nothing happens. Versal doesn't include built-in transactional. Like, it's crazy that it doesn't, but that's fine. Capture the response in post hog. Oh, I guess we could do it. You know what? Now we'll just say implement resend and send from email.drivel. Is it drivel.app or drivel.io? I think I did. Drivel.io. So we're going to say from notifications at email.drivel.io and give me the answer the user chose. So it should ask me for an API key. I'm going to create an API key right now. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and sending access. Survey notification email. What? I will just do that. You wish you could see that. Look. So one thing that I have really wanted to do, 7 hours, Jesus. I know that didn't mean anything to you. 7 hours. So there's, I've got a developer that's working for me that's built 7 hours on something. And I'm like, what the fuck? Really 7? That's what it took? All right. You do you, man. A couple things I want to do with ShipGrid. If you guys don't know, shipgrid.io, it is a phenomenal resource. If you are a developer, it combines a much smarter Trello, which is a dumb Jira, which is what you want. It's Trello plus release planning plus a wait list plus change log and customer feedback, all built into one platform, entirely free. If you're a solopreneur, 100% free. As long as you're managing only one app, totally free. And it integrates with Git. It's phenomenal. Go to shipgrid.io right now. I guarantee you it's worth your time. But this waitlist is one part of that. It's built right into it. Like I showed you before, we're going to add a whole notification system so that you can notify people and send transactional email to them. Okay. Survey notification. So we're going to just try that at that.com. And so we should, oh my God, why does it keep doing that? Join waitlist, you're in, and then I'm just going to say that. And hopefully over here, do I get an email? Is it in my spam? No. It is not in my spam. All right. Sent, okay. It says it's sent. We'll give it a second. GBG, Google being Google. Look at this, though. This is the second time I've seen this, where it's showing in some case. You know what? When I hit back, it's actually showing it to me twice. Frozen lock file, check passes. All right, we're going to create it. We're going to PR this because I want to try it on mobile. Just make sure it works. Is it in spam? Dude, it's not in spam, and it's not. LAUNC. Okay, well, you know what? That would have helped. I'm going to add in a feature for ShipGrid, actually. So this is our, we actually have a public roadmap for ShipGrid also. Need to add ability to customize waitlist control. Ability to change waitlist CTA text. There's another one that I just looked at. Survey emails now go there. Okay, joe@joe.com. Dude, doing too much. On the back, I need a super cute Drivel character as the background of the survey. All right, so now we're collecting some real data. I'm going to push that as soon as we get something cute. ChatGPT was definitely lifting its weight last night. Let's see. Let's see if we get something here, if it can't come up with something. Oh, God, that is fucking awful. So bad. You know what else we need to add to ShipGrid is I need the ability to archive or delete entries. Let's clean some stuff up here. Okay. Let's see if we got something. No, let's go. Dark mode. That doesn't look right, does it? So we'll do we'll futz with some experiments here for tomorrow. $637, $253. I did want to see which ads were the most performant. Let's take a look at that before we end. 657, 253. Add music. No thanks. All right, let's look at which ones per complete. Oh, you know what? Age, gender distribution, cost per result. Let's just do cost per click. Reach. Is it mostly women? Yeah, significantly. That's actually what we wanted. It's 100% what I wanted. Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so IG is killing it. Let's see over here. Reach. Mostly women. Mostly women. Okay. I mean, hell yeah. That's all I got to say. Hell yeah. We do need to add the pixel. I forgot about that. All right. All right, so we got ourselves something. All right, while that's working, let's go to Ads Manager. Let's grab our pixel. It's been a minute since I've sent the Facebook conversion event. Let's grab, where is it? Okay. Come on, man. Let's see if it's over here and we can find it easily. I think I remember it's like under assets. Let's see. Events manager. Pixel. So I think this is the pixel I'm attached to, which is okay. Event activities, integrations. Conversions API, build an API connection. Web activity. I guess what we could do is we could put the conversion pixel on. Yeah. Let's do that. All right. So I've got some pixels, basically to add your website. Okay. So we're going to do this in Tag Manager, obviously. Obviously, and we're in the wrong account. Are we done yet? Nope. I already installed Tag Manager, bro. Are you really telling me Tag Manager is not installed yet? Come on. Come on. You know what? Whatever. We're going to pending changes. No pending changes. Tags. So we're going to add our... You know what? I thought we had put our Google tag in yesterday. We're going to do our Facebook. Where is our Facebook at? I think we still have to do custom. Yeah, we do. What? All right, Facebook, where the hell are you? Losing my marbles. Events manager. Okay, copy code. Okay. Triggering all pages. Let's see, Facebook pixel, boom, submit. Facebook pixel. And so I did want to check our tag manager because it just told me that the Google tag was not loading, but I don't think that's correct. Yeah, it's right there. 5T. 5T. Okay. Super weird. All right. All right, let's fire up the paste. What? I already did. Okay. Set up events. So let's go ahead and I think we need to push this first. I just want to get my Giblet background done. Killing me. I don't know what's going on here. It's still showing that it's like doing that thing. You know what I'm going to do? Watch this. Interesting. What does answer now mean? Have you ever seen that before? Answer now? I've never seen that. Bonk. Let's go. Love this. Use this background for the survey. Let's try that. We'll get it done really quick. Then we'll do a merge push Facebook Event Manager out. And then tomorrow we'll work a little bit more on Post Hog. I'm going to start doing some tests to kind of see what people want. But everything is going to be really critically based around what people tell me. If they're like, I don't know what the fuck I signed up for, you know, we're gonna have to figure that out. That's a something. I'm hoping people know what it is. If they do, then that means our stuff's working. If they don't, well, we're fucked. Okay. I like that. Let's see. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. All right, merge it. Okay, let's get rid of Jibbity in there. So like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and we'll get this cranking. And then we'll implement that and we'll try it on mobile. We'll make sure our events are tied in. So that'll give Facebook that conversion pixel, or that conversion event, sorry. And we'll do that. I actually prefer Facebook events via code, but we can try. Let's just say complete registration. Okay. When the wait list is signed up, I to fire this. Let's see if that works. And then we'll push it. So let's create the PR now. Okay. Merge that. And then we'll go ahead and test our events. I haven't done this in a minute, but I do want to make sure that the debugger, like there's like a little debugger type of thing that it has. So we'll see if it's actually getting any events. You know what? Let me just do that. I can say test events. I believe this is real time. What? All right, we're just waiting for a deploy. As soon as that's done, we'll be on our way. Come on. All right, we out here. So let's go test events. Is my C not working? Dude. You cannot make this up. My C isn't working. Oh, okay. All right. All right. All right. I know why. So did that. Sick. Complete registration. So that's what we wanted. Okay, we're good. We are so good. Let's do it on mobile. All right. Drivel.app. Mobile at mobile.com. Join waitlist. Okay, I do see an issue. I'm going to show you that issue. See that? I haven't scrolled. Where's the conversion? Where's the call to action? We need to move the shit. Okay. So that's good. I'm actually really glad we found that before an issue. Okay. Really glad I caught that. That might have invalidated all of our data because nobody would have done it. Now, you could say I can go back into session replay and I can kind of figure stuff out. I have an idea that in between, so I don't know what my idea is. I kind of want to make it like, do we make it like Instagram stories? Do we make it like Instagram stories when somebody's browsing through the Ghibli art? That could be interesting. I do like the idea of mocking. Let me mock something up. Under each before after, create a simulated post and interaction under it, commenting on the what a type of post in the image. Here is what posts and replies look like. That app.drivel.app life, son. Okay. You know, let me do light mode. So it pinned our continue button, so that's big. We'll test that in just a second. My microphone has a weird smell. It smells like chemicals. I just got like a new foam for it. I think that's the chemically smell. Last thing, then we're going to sleep. I'm just going to stare at the camera. It's such good content. You know, I'm like zoning out because I'm trying to figure out, like, I want this to be revealed. Yeah. There's like a bunch of people screaming outside. I don't think you can hear that, but that is downright offensive. Okay. So it added the post. I'll be honest, I think this is too dark. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. And then we're done. Then we're out of here. I promise. And there's like, I swear there are people like right outside my window, which is crazy. Like right on the other end, 5 feet away. Version lucky 100. Let's go. Just more screaming. So we got our metapixel working. We have our survey working, big. What I'm expecting is tomorrow to come in and have some actual data that we can kind of crunch the numbers. All right, so let's try this. We're going to refresh. And so supposedly, we're going to have a nice animation. Okay. That was weird. That was kind of weird. I have to see this on mobile. I got to see it on mobile because I'm not sure that it did what we wanted it to do. So we'll deploy it. All right, what do we got? I was already looking at it. All right. So here's mobile. Okay, looks good so far. Scroll. Scroll. Okay, so that's good. I like it. All right. We're going to create PR. Let's launch this puppy. Let's see what happens, okay? Merge it like it's hot. Really appreciate anybody who stuck with me. We had some fun. Quick wrap up. What did we get done today? Well, yesterday we actually launched Drivel, drivel.app. We launched it on Facebook. I threw $30 at Meta ads, which is probably what I'll do, just 30 to 50 per day just to test it. What I'm looking for right now is just data. What do people do? How can I get them to the app? Do they know what they're getting? And can I make sure that my ad copy is matching what I'm ultimately trying to sell? And what I'm trying to sell is the coziest place to talk between people. Make your every day into something extraordinary. That's all thanks to that kind of Ghibli style layout that we're doing. So hopefully that translates well. We're going to have some data that we can look at tomorrow at about the same time. Look forward to doing that with you all. Thank you.